Oh!
No way! What? Oh my god!
I'm going for it.
If I didn't suck, yeah.
Again, yeah. I've been focusing Sombra.
I can do that.
So. Sombra's dead. Fire's on me, fire's on me. Ow, fuck. I'm out. Fire's on that. Can we go in Kiriko? Kiriko 1. Kiriko 1. No, they're rezzing, dead. What we're doing? There's no way that could have worked.
You're dead, Danny?
I'm dead. That's just really good. That's still not dead. That's not.
I'm holding it.
I'm waiting to boop Zarya in. I'm going now, Boop Zarya in, no bubble. Moira. Nice. Tracer. Nice. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Luke, go top right. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Huge. Help me go or no? Oh, Kiriko! You fucking suicide! Nice! Yeah, I just challenged him earlier though, so he didn't have time.
Oh my god, you crazy.
51.
Nice.
Also there, Razor's also there.
Yeah.
51 on him.
Get that. Oh, Johnny.
I didn't grab the meds.
Nice.
Danny, you are the greatest of all time.
I messed up. Got it.
Oh my god.
Yes! Hi, Toby, man.
Baby.
Oh no. Shoot me.
No! try and get them to cover the choke. Hey guys, I'm NSC, also known as Neon, and welcome back to the channel once again. We're doing game design. Once again, we are doing a game design. Now, there's a couple of things we need to fix. One, camera. Thanks, YouTube. One, camera.
The Imperium is fragile.
Thanks,
The
YouTube.
great houses fight for control.
Blah, 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 blah.
We must act.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you.
So if you've tried the basic view...
Cool. Pretty sure I have all of this. On the next page, I'm not sure if I do. I need to actually open Game Maker to see. I am very tired. I'm not gonna lie, I've barely woken up. Barely woken up at all. Alright. There you go. Why, I've come to lurk. Hello, sir. Welcome in, you lurker. Welcome in. Hold. I can go this side. I actually don't have this because I deleted that. I remember now. I deleted that. Well done, me. Well done. I hate that I have to open all of this every single time. Kind of annoying. Oh man. Oh man, what? Let me just quickly copy these down again. That's gonna be easier. Oh, also I need to do something real quick. That. Perfect. Yeah, let me just copy these down real quick. So, if I were to just make this follow camera. Sorry. Nope.
y2. If follow is not set to no one, x2 equals r, which is x2. You got x small equals x as current x, y, and it's up to you. Or else something else. And also to establish. Then you would no one here and write controls in the step event to move the camera manually, like in an RTS or something, but still have the option to follow a target later. You might want to set X and Y to something initially, or just do that when you position it in your room or when you create it dynamically or whatever else. But if you get that initial burst of movement as the camera zooms towards your player, for example, it just means you want to control where the camera initially spawns, presumably right on top of its initial target, but it's up to you. We need an X2 and a Y2, and these should probably be set to your camera's current XY initially. They'll be overwritten every frame by the position of whatever it is we're trying to follow. At the step event, first we're going to check if we need to update X2 and Y2. If follow is not set to no one, X2 equals our follow instance's X coordinate, and the same for Y. Then we're going to add the two lines that do most of the work here, which is X plus equals X2 minus X divided by 25. Then the same with Y and Y2. You can also use the lerp function if you're familiar with that, but the idea is we move our X and Y towards our X2 and Y2 by 1/25th of the difference between the two positions. This value gets smaller and smaller as we get closer, which means the camera moves fastest when it is far away from the target and slowest when it has almost arrived. That gives it that eased effect where it slowly comes to a stop as it reaches the target. 25 is an arbitrary value, but first we're going to check if we need to update X2 and Y2. If follow is not set to no one, X2 equals our follow instance's X coordinate, and the same for Y. Then we're going to add the two lines that do most of the work here, which is X plus equals X2 minus X divided by 25. Then the same with Y and Y2. You can also use the lerp function if you're familiar with that, but the idea is we move our X and Y towards this value gets and slowest when it 5 is an arbitrary value, but the higher a number you use, the slower the camera will follow, and vice versa. I find 25 just looks nice quite a lot of the time, but is a little on the slower side. Sometimes I'll use 15 or even lower. Then all we need to do is have the game camera move to point directly at our camera object. We do this with one simple function using camera set view pos, setting view camera 0, which is our current active camera, to our X minus half of our camera width and Y minus half of our camera height. This will leave us with our camera object right in the middle of our view. You can give the camera object a sprite if you want. To test this, you should see it's exactly in the middle of the screen. But that's it. As you can see, it follows my player around perfectly and smoothly. I also put in a little focus swap in the key press enter event, so if I press enter, I can swap the camera to this little NPC and back again, just to show how easy it is to move the camera between targets. Now, this is just a foundation. You can go a million different directions with this, and a ton can go into your camera design. It's one of the key pillars you want to get right in your game design as early as possible, so it's worth thinking a lot about. You might not want to always focus directly on follow options in Game Maker and
set these back to the original values. Nope. Still bronc.
find them a bit ugly and just want a nice, smooth, simple camera. I'm going to show you how to do that really quickly with a method I use almost always, at least as a starting point, and sometimes rely on entirely for things like game jams. First of all, in your room, make sure you've enabled viewports and enabled viewport 0, and these are the correct size for whatever camera you want. With nothing else modifying it, your first room's viewport settings and sizes will affect your window size too, so keep that in mind. We're going to make an object called oCamera, and the idea is that we'll have one instance of this object that our camera locks onto, and we just give it targets to smoothly move towards over time, or just snap it to a position if we want it to be an instant cut or whatever else. In the create but often this will just be your game's resolution, so I just sort of hard-coded 640 by 360 here. Do whatever works for you. Then an initial follow target in my whatever else. But if you get that initial burst of movement as the camera zooms towards your player, for example, it just means you want to control.
So everything is the same. That's it! Literally everything is the same. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-ba-ba-da, ba-da, ba-ba-da, 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 ba-ba. Get it. Let's create a new room. And we'll say this room is, I don't know, like, say it's like 3K by 3K. You done? Want a new sprite? I would like to edit this image. this. Like so.
Or viewport 0.
Oh, that one, this one, thank you. Oh, whoops. It's not even fully right, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, but all of these. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. That's probably a pattern that I'm gonna do in most of my sprite sheets, I think. Because even though this box can't be used, it's good to have a measurement box. Like literally just a box that is just there for measurements. Wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It just looks so weird. Wait, no, this is on the 15th. Why did I think I was looking at the 16th? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, what the fuck ever. Whatever, dude. Okay, but then why? Serious, I did. How the fuck did I do tile sets again? I actually do not remember. I cannot remember for my life. Cool, anyway. Not even questioning why I'm half in, half out. Honestly, don't know. Whatever. Why? Why? Um... Because... Oh... Oh... Okay, now it should be there, right? Now it's just one on this map. Okay, cool. So I love how the camera doesn't follow me, like, at all. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. I don't know why this no work. It's no work and I don't know why. So question, what would happen if I did this? If I made this 0, 0, what would happen? Just out of curiosity. Okay. Either way, it still kind of does that effect. If I just spawn myself, like, down here, that'd probably be better. Alright, well, if I just make it 360 by 360, that's the height of the camera. So then I would be in the exact center, I believe. Actually, if I just made this literally the exact same, then it should just keep me in the exact center, always. Okay, we're gonna leave this alone for now. Go look at S player again. Because we need to fix movement again. Nice one. We love fixing movement again. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Because now I need to actually swap between animations. Is what I need. So, like, this is all right and all. I don't think I need it anymore. It's like, okay, here's the thing. Off stream, yes, I know I did this off stream, but let's be honest, I was just doing it all week last week. Give me a break. Give me a break. This, not that. This. I now have a bunch of character sprites, walking animations. So, S player walk east. What's up from east? Na 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 na. I'm an idiot. Fuck me. Hold up. Rename to 4. All of these need to be renamed to have 4 in the name. God damn it. When I initially made these, they had 3, but then I realized that's not gonna make it actually look like a thing, because keep in mind I was kind of copying from crosscodes where they have it all in a sprite sheet in which they have them in 3s. However, that doesn't show the full animation because their animation would still also have 4. Can I rename these both at the same time since I named the same thing? No, I cannot. God damn it. Wait, did I rename them both at the same time? Oh, I did. Did not know I could do that. But now I do. Alright. Now I want to export an image. This. Thank you. I don't think I need to make different objects. I think it's just sprites, I believe. I think. Hopefully. Okay, now this is going to be S player walk northeast. He. Oh wait, no. That is north. That is northeast. That is northwest. Okay, cool. We chillin'. We chillin'. We chillin'. Ba da ba da ba ba ba. Ba da ba da ba 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 da da ba da ba. Bum bum ba da. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. We're gonna be creating a long list of things here, huh? Start closing some of these. That way it doesn't go on for an infinite space. Okay, create. Sprite. I just said north, so the next one needs to be northwest. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. S player walk. No, not east. West. S player walk southwest. South Southeast. Can I create a new folder? Is that an option? Is that a thing I can make? Create a group. There you go. I want to create a group called S Player. And move all of these under S Player. So I can collapse that at any time that I need. But also, I think what I'm going to... Yeah, no, that's fine. I think also what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another group inside of S Player called S Player Walk. Because I'm going to need more animations as well, keep in mind, so... But all the S Player Walks inside of S Player Walk. Because I may as well get organized now. Before I need to deal with all this bull later. Right. So yeah, there you go. Okay, so now I don't want an image index. I want it to swap the image. So, how do I do that? Great question. In Maker Studio swap sprite. No, but let's see if it's on the same. With this function, you can set the sprite index of a specific object. This means that all instances of this object that are created after the sprite index have has been changed. Of the sprite index has been changed will be created with this new sprite index. While instances that are already in the room may not be affected. Please note that this is not an absolute. This is not an instance function. You can set the sprite index of brain. Might be able to use
Sprite
the
sheets
same
are awesome. They allow an artist to condense
thing from
all
this.
the animation information for a character or object into just one image. I'm going to show you how we can take 2 sprite sheets and create an awesome magic attack animation like this right here. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to convert those sprite sheets into animated images. Then we're going to create objects out of them. And finally, we'll make a cool little attack animation just like you saw in our room. Let's dive in. So here in Game Maker, I have just 2 sprites. This first one is the magic attack. The second one is the character with all of the potential poses that they could have. Let's start with the magic attack animation as it's a little simpler. I'm going to click on Edit Image, and you can see this sprite sheet has all of the animation laid out in rows. And what we need to do is take that information and convert it to individual frames up here, so then we can press play and view them animating. GameMaker has a built-in tool for that. Under Image at the top, we can come over to Convert to Frames. And this is going to take the sprite sheet, and with whatever settings we put into it, we'll convert it to individual frames. So this opens up a new window for us with that sprite sheet in it. I'm going to go ahead and bring this a little larger and then click on the center fit button. And now we can see the sprite sheet better. So there are 2 main things we need to know, which is how many there are in the sprite sheet, how many frames, and what the size of each of these frames are. Wherever you get your sprite sheet from, read on there, as oftentimes they'll tell you the exact size. I know the image here is 100 by 100 for every frame. So we can come down here and under frame width and height, I can type in 100
I mean, I'm
and
creating my own,
100.
so I know.
And that takes this little box to be 100 by 100. Now we have to figure out how many frames there are. This is 7 by 7. So if I type in there are 49 frames altogether, and there are 7 frames per row, it creates the grid that we need. Now, if we look at the bottom here, the last 7 here, and even this last one on the second to last row, doesn't have any information in it. So I'm going to subtract 8 from 49, which gives us 41. Now, the very first frame is also blank, but we'll deal with that after we are converted to frames. So I'm going to click on Convert, and it's asking us if we are sure we want to proceed because it's going to delete the original image, which is okay because we're overwriting it. I'm going to click Yes, and now you can see we have every single frame in its own image. The first one here is blank, so I'm going to click on it and click X, and then we can press play. And voila, we've
Cool
converted
animation.
a sprite sheet into an animated sprite.
I need to learn how to
Really
do
cool.
coloring like this.
Now, for the attack we're going to do, this is going to face the other direction. So I'm going to go ahead and come up here to Image, and I just need to rotate all frames counterclockwise by 90 degrees, which is what that does right there. We'll go ahead and rename this to SPR Magic Attack. I'll full size this right here, and I'm going to want the origin to be right where it starts. So I'm going to give it a custom origin right there. And if we wanted to, we could change the FPS, but this I think looks really nice. Let's go
does.
to
Does look very nice.
Fumiko, the next sprite sheet we have. So let's click on Edit Image. So you can see that there's a whole lot more going on here. This sprite sheet contains all the animations for this character, such as walking, running, dying, dashing, attacking, and they're all put together right here. But the process is still the exact same thing. So we're going to go to Image and Convert to Frames. And I'm going to make this a little bit larger because we need to be able to see what we're converting. And this is still kind of small, so I'm going to hold Control and zoom in with my middle mouse wheel, and this we can actually get a lot closer. So the last settings we used are still the ones applied here. So you can see this frame width and height are still at 100. Now, this sprite sheet uses a frame width of 24 and a frame height of 32. Sometimes you have to just play around with these numbers until you find them. Where I got this from didn't tell me that. I had to just plug in numbers until it looked right. This can take a while,
I mean, I'm
and that's where
creating
these
my
other
own,
settings
so
can come
I'll
in
be
handy.
fine.
Sometimes sprite sheets can have offset in between every single image or some padding, and that's where you can play around with these. So if you had a little bit of separation between every single image, you can change the horizontal and vertical separation. If there was no sprites for the first full column, you can change that. And if you had just a little bit off, you can actually drag your rectangle around, and that's this horizontal and vertical pixel offset. I'm going to set these back to 0. Now, I don't want 41 frames of this. Instead, I need to find the animation I'm looking for. So if I'm going to middle mouse click and drag, and I'm looking for this animation right here. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames long. This last one is for the top attack, like looking up, and that's not what we want. So I only want 5 frames, and at that point, we don't really need to change the frames per row, but we can. And my grid is up here, but I need this set of animation. So I'm going to just click, and it brings it over here, and then I'm just going to find exactly where it needs to be, which is right there. And when we're all happy with it, we click convert, click yes, and here it is. So we can press play, but it's going to go really, really fast because there's only 5 frames in here. So I'm going to exit out of that, bring this to center fit.
Yeah,
I'm going to change my origin to middle center. I'm going to change the FPS to 8, and then if we press play, it's a much more reasonable speed. I'm going to change this to SPR
frame rate
player,
until it works.
and that's how you convert complex sprite sheets into animated sprites. Now let's create that cool animation I showed you in the beginning. First, we're going to need 2 objects. So I'm going to click on objects, and then I'm going to press this create asset, objects, dial it up to 2, and click create. So object 1 is going to be OBJ player, and object 2 will be OBJ spell. I'm going to drag the sprites to the appropriate objects, and we just need to do a little bit of code. And now in OBJ player, I'm going to add a create event really quickly, and I'm going to set image speed equal to 0. That way our player isn't animating while they're standing still. Kind of gives her an idle animation. Then
no, it doesn't.
I'm going to create
hold up, no.
a key.
It doesn't create an idle animation. It just cuts out the rest of the animations. That way it doesn't animate like automatically. An idle animation is something entirely different. Hold up.
Pressed event for the space bar. In here, I want to set the image speed back to 1, and I want to create the spell object that's going to fly. So we're going to say instance create layer, and it's going to be at X and Y for where we are on the instances layer, and we're going to create the object spell. Now, there's another event we can use that's really handy, and it's under other, and it's called animation end. This event
This is actually
triggers
still good
when
to
an
know
animation
for,
is done.
when I eventually do the grapple hook, like chain. I don't know what to call it. Maybe I'll call it like a chain blade. Maybe. I don't know.
Playing. So in this case, we only want the player to trigger the animation 1 time when we press space. And when we're done, we'll set the image speed back to 0 so they stop animating. Then, in the OBJ spell, I'm going to add a create event. And in here, we're going to set the speed of the object equal to 2. The direction is already facing to the right, so by setting the speed, it's going to fly to the right at 2 pixels per frame, which is exactly what we're looking for. Lastly, we're going to go into our room, and we're going to place our OBJ player on the left-hand side. Now, this is a very small sprite compared to the size of our room. So what I'm going to do is just quickly set up a camera. I'm going to click on room 1, go over to viewports and cameras and enable the viewports. Click on viewport 0 and enable this to be visible. I'm going to change this to 240 by 136 for the camera size. Come down, and I'm going to make it so the camera follows our player object. And I'm going to set the horizontal border to be 320 and the vertical border to be 320. And if we press F5, we can now see the room, and we can create the spell with our attack by pressing the spacebar. And that's how you can take just a couple sprite sheets and create something really cool. I hope you found that helpful and you learned.
It's useful for later. I'm gonna save that video for later, for when I need it more. But it's not what I was looking for. Unfortunate. Was not what I was looking for. How unfortunate. That is very useful. Just not right now. Wait, what?
Frame by frame animation is hard, but I think I found a way that can help it be easier. Smack Studio has a pixel art animation tool that helps speed up the animation process. You can create whatever kind of character you'd like. Maybe it has wings, 4 legs, maybe he rolls around, maybe it's just a Cheeto. Using their tool, you can also rotate your art in 3D, which is just really crazy to look at.
Huh?
All you need is your 2D art, and
What?
then add where you'd like their imaginary joints and bones to be. And now you can move them around. On this frame, I want him to do this, and then on this frame, I want him to do this. Now we have a timeline for our animation. Now we could go back in and clean up the animation since the program doesn't perfectly understand our character and their 3D depth. But once our animation is complete, we can export our sprite sheet to use in whatever projects you like.
What?
I think one of the cool things about Smack Studio is no matter what, you maintain the complete rights to your character, even if you upload it to their own fighting game, or if you use it in your own projects. It's your art, and you get to keep it. Frame by frame animation is hard.
What the fuck? That's so cool. Okay, that's another video save, so that way I remember this for later, just in case. I'm probably still gonna frame by frame animate, but still, like, that is a good thing to know about. What the fuck? I was just like, wait, why are there bones on this? Like, why are there model bones on this? I now know my answer, apparently. What the fuck? Okay, hold up. Meme. Meme. Yank. Yank. Was it this video that they were saying, like, just change the sprite? I know this using the old code, but...
With Screwfix Sprint, you never have to break your stride. We deliver from store to door.
Welcome back, everybody, to part 2. If you're over or just sprite picture to work as well, so we can show that in action as well. So I'm going to make full. Oh no, that looks like it was to control some more.
You're right. I don't think.
Code. It's equals and frame equals.
I don't think it was. There was a video I saw of it. I don't remember what it was. Is it this? Maybe?
Hello. Have you ever wanted to build a game like Hyperlight Drift? Hit convert.
Sorry, I'm kind of just skipping
So it's
through.
playing all of the animations
Oh,
automatically.
no, this is the
More visible.
complicated one. Right?
Also, let's click object, game, all of the animations, jump back to here, image index. So run through the use cases, right? If a player is holding
I believe this was the...
Okay.
Yeah, that's the complicated one. But now I'm leaving that alone. There was a simpler video. Also, I hate titles like this. If you can't make games after this video, then you should give up. It's like, shut the fuck up. No. No, you shouldn't give up. Just try again. Thank you. That's the perfect word for that. Cringe.
Hiya. Welcome to my little series here where I'm going to show you how to make the
It was
game
this
that
one,
you
wasn't it?
see on
Hold up.
screen right
Yeah,
now.
actually, what's this one?
Kind of SPR_cameras, which is commented the speed.
I'm pretty sure it was
pressed.
this video.
If it is, cover this now since but it just means whenever you write objects all over the map, everything down. If you have any questions about anything, there's r underscore here. Multiply it times our move speed. Right is going to be 1. The left button is going to be 0. So that will be 1 minus 0. Our x speed equals 1. If we're pressing the left button and not pressing the right button, right. This video is going to focus on turning our little red block into a full. So let's set this to something. If our x speed is.
It fucking is. It is this video. Found it. Alright. Because notice how he has all of this, where he changes that.
Less than 0, we can set our face to left. So now if we're moving to the right, the game will figure out that we're facing the right, and then it will set our sprite to the right player sprite. That we can reference any time that they're in game. That will be variable advantageous. So our first one that we've set is sprite 0 equals sprite player right. That's because if you remember, we set that macro of right to 0, which actually means that we can change this value here to sprite right equals sprite player right. So you kind of see what we're going to be doing here. Let's do the same thing for, we can do sprite up equals sprite player up. We can do sprite left equals sprite player left. And
okay. This might be a bit more tricky, especially on the diagonals. But I can try my best. From what I've learned from this, these should generally be the same. Right? So right here I was setting the player index. Can I just change the sprite? I'm curious. Can I just be a bit cheeky and just do this? Can I just be cheeky and just do that? Yeah, I didn't think so. Although it says this is the thing that's wrong, which is totally not right. It's definitely this. Set underscore sprite. Try this. I have no clue this is right, but I'm gonna try sprite assign bracket O player, comma this. Instant crash, but it did load. It did load. Hold up. What was that error? Hold up. It's actually entirely fine until you press that button. uh Question mark? Nope. Hmm. Probably shouldn't be trying to skip corners, but you know, kind of funny. Okay, let's go back here. Go to create events. Okay. So, let us do this. Let us do this. Okay. Okay, so I need upright to be northeast. I need up to be north. I need up left to be northwest. I need left to be west. I need down left to be southwest. I need down to be south. And I need down right to be southeast.
Like it is here, our sprite will be set to this variable, which is sprite player down. Pretty easy. Now we just need to determine what direction we actually are facing. So here is a super simple way to do that. Let's go above this line here, and we will say if our x speed is greater than 0, which means if we're moving to the right, then we can say if we add player down. Pretty easy. Will be set to this variable, which is sprite player down. Pretty easy. Now we just need to determine what direction we actually are facing. So here is a super simple way to do that. Let's go above this line here, and we will say if our x speed is greater than 0, which means if we're moving to the...
You feel horrible because you only got 3 hours of sleep? Damn. Big damn. Yeah. I think I got like 5-ish hours of sleep. Wasn't great. To be fair, I had a PTU session last night, so I was up until like 4 or 5 a.m. anyway. So.
the right, then we can say face equals right. Easy. And we can do the same thing with left. So if our x speed...
Okay, so if that's that case, then... okay, hold on. Let's... Hold. If... Okay, what do I have as x? I think I have it like this. I believe. Is that what I have as? That is what I have as. If x speed is greater than 0, right? That what we're done.
Is less than 0, we can set our face to left.
Cool. Okay. Understandable. Cool. Anyways. Honestly, at this point, I can just get rid of all of this since I need to redo all of it. So, okay, if x speed is less than 0, and I get rid of that. If x speed is less than 0, I want to face left. Right. Booga 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 booga. So then if x speed, sorry, no, if y speed is greater than 0, what way do I want to face?
So now if we're moving to the right,
how does it
so we
work?
can do that. Remember, that means we're actually going down. So that would be our face equals down. And we can say if our y speed is less than 0, we're going up. So we should be facing up. Okay?
Yeah. Greater than, down. Doesn't really make sense, but it's fine. How it works in this, it's fine. Then less than 0 is face equals to up. Okay, but that's not all the movement that we have. Because we also have if how do I do this? Okay, let's do if. Okay, but let's just check the cardinal directions work first. Let's do that first. That sound good? Sounds good to me. So let's do. I need to put in that final line, which is sprite index. Sprite index equals. What was it? Sprite square bracket face. Yeah. Sprite square bracket face square bracket semicolon. Okay, we're good now. Okay. Can I run this? It doesn't work! You shine have a beat. It doesn't work.
Okay, let's test that out really quick. So we've started, and our player is facing down like they should be. So if we move to the left, yep. If we move up, if we move right, should be less than 0, we're going up.
What have I done wrong? That's literally it for this page.
Start putting this stuff.
And I have that. That is there. It's all there. East, northeast, north, northwest, west, southwest, south, southeast. They're all there. Face down. Oh, pain. Pain, 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 pain.
Into motion. So let's go back to body if it's variable on what that variable is. Right, if we move right to this little bit of 2. Right, there's a way to stop that from happening. It will run the code in that order, and so it will set it to whatever the most recent true thing is. So there's a way to stop that from happening, which is also very simple. So for getting our left and right, we can say if our y speed is equal to 0, then we can run this little bit of code. And this is how you would write is equal to, not y speed equals 0. We're saying if it is equal to 0. This would still work if you just had 1, but it's a much better practice to just go ahead and do 2 and know that if you're using if statements or whatever, that's just the way to do it. But anyways, what this is going to do is, as long as we are not moving up and down, the game will say, okay, we can go ahead and set it to our left and right. And we can do the exact same thing over here by saying if our x speed is equal to 0, then we will be allowed.
What are you going on about? What?
Hello.
What?
I'm sending it to you now.
Bro, why don't you just either send it to the Discord or just tell me that you're sending it to me, or, like, in chat? What?
Neon, you're personal.
Yeah, I know. Like, no shit. I've seen... Okay, whatever. What the fuck is this?
Luke is gonna sweat that out tomorrow, what he said.
So, I want to make something very fucking clear. Why in the first 7 seconds have I seen Hanamura? One of the most egregious 2CP map stories.
Game changer! The dream team!
I'm sorry, did she just say the dream team? I'm seeing a Hog, a D.Va, a Mercy, a Zen, a Soldier, and a Tracer on the same team. This is not the fucking dream team. The fuck you on about? If D.Va's saying this is the dream team, there should be a Winston here. I'm fine with either one of these, but like if you want the Zen, it should probably be an like a Lucio as the other support. Or if you want to keep the Mercy, then it should probably be an Ana. It's like that's fine. The Soldier should be swapped out for like a Genji or a Venture or an Echo or anything that can dive. What the fuck?
It's great to see the gang back together.
You should try my meatballs.
I'm sorry. What happened to character lock?
This is also no limit.
I'm breaking this fucking trailer down to its fucking maximum. What are we doing?
Yes.
What are we doing? Okay, well, I guess we're bringing back double Winston, double Tracer, double Lucio. I guess that's what we're doing.
Goat!
No, not even goats. Like, if we're doing this, like, we may as well, like, double Winston, double Tracer, double Lucio. That's what we did before goats.
Yep.
Because, like, what the fuck are you meant to do? There's too much movie on your screen in that comp. Why is old Bastion back?
Because it's old classic. It goes back to 2006. Oh,
What are we doing? We asked for 6v6 back. We didn't ask for the old game to be back. Like this means that old Orisa is back. Why? What? Why? We're back to double shield then. Okay. Wait, unless it just means like it's all just base characters. Is that what it means?
I don't know.
If it's all base characters, then that just means the only supports we have are Lucio, Zen, and Mercy.
Yep.
Okay, be prepared for dog shit team comps, guys. Yeah, now that I mentioned that, actually, the only supports I have seen in this trailer are Lucio, Zen, and Mercy. We're back to Sim having 6 turrets.
The stun, though I like that thing better.
Oh, what the cat's name? Oh, I wonder, are we gonna get back the name of McCree?
Oh no, not scatter!
They brought this back for a thing.
think that can one-shot tanks.
Yeah, it can. They brought it back for like a troll April Fool's at one point, and honestly, it was fine. It wasn't actually that bad. 3 weeks. 2 tanks.
No, 0 limits. Just always.
So. No! No! Why? No! No!
Yep.
No.
The most cancerous strategy with mercies.
Why?
Pressing the team.
What? Oh, wait. Actually, do you know what's actually back? I can actually Reddit Lucio and not be troll. No. Do you know why? Because original Lucio wasn't an aura. It was a line of sight ability. So if I wall red at the top of the map, I'm still healing and speeding everyone. If I genuinely go to the top of the map and I have line of sight of everyone, you still get healing and speed boost. It's so stupid. It's actually so stupid. Like, bro, why? We asked for 6v6 back. We didn't ask for, like, original Overwatch to be back. Like, where is our Annas? Where, like, Anna, really great character. We're not gonna be able to play it in this. Like, why are we limiting our options? We asked for 6v6 back, and when most people said 6v6, no one, like, I'm pretty sure everybody agreed, roll lock is essential. Like, what? Why? Like, I'm actually upset by this.
Oh, mate, don't question me.
I'm actually upset by this. Like, I was kind of excited, maybe, to go back for 66. And now I'm just not anymore. Like, what?
That's Overwatch for you.
It's genuinely, this is what Blizzard does every fucking time. We ask for hero bans, what do they give us? They give us a cat banning things for us. Like, what? Why were they random? We wanted to pick our bans. It's like we wanted 6v6 back. You know what? Here's the original roster back. It's like, sure, it's gonna be a cool game mode for like 2 days. Maybe 1. And then people are gonna be like, well, I can't play any other character that I like. Like, what about the characters that, you know, like, here's the thing. If this is meant to be an actual test of can we go back to 6v6, it's not a genuine test. Because you're only going back to 6v6 with the original characters. Not with anything new that you've come up with your bullshit Overwatch 2. So it's not a genuine test.
Bro.
So what are you doing? Like,
I don't know. Something, definitely.
no, it's like, my thought process right now is them doing this is essentially saying, we're not actually gonna go back to 6v6. Like, it's not even a consideration. Here's some fun game modes for you, but we're calling it a test, even though it's not a test. We're not going back to it. Because this is not a genuine test. What the fuck? Also, we have Torb level 3 turret again.
Yep.
I thought we were gonna move away from the TF2 references, but I guess we're going back.
Look at the comment. You could not live with your own failure. What did you bring back to me?
It's official. Overwatch into was created to get rid of loot boxes and add a battle pass with a perfectly working shop. Hey, can we have loot boxes back for the 3 weeks? They're not gonna give us loot boxes back.
Nope.
The rotting corpse and Torbjorn really brings everything together. Yeah, this is literally me. Literally me right now. What are we doing? we said this was to test 6v6 again, and we're not giving it a genuine test. We're doing this for 3 weeks. Like, it depends on how long the tests go on for. Because I assumed that it was only going to be for the season. And if 3 weeks are to this, that's almost half the season. What are we doing? Can't wait to hook through a wall across the ramp by Roadhog. True. Oh, that's a good point. All those numbers characters, so Malga, Orisa, Hog. The only one you can play now is Hog. But you can have as many of them on your team as you want. So you can just have 6 Hogs just hook, 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 hook.
That's not it. This is the old 1.0 hook. Not that horrible hook. Ah!
Yeah.
Oh god.
You didn't need to make
no.
such a huge event for a Kiriko skin. What? Kiriko's not even going to be in this. What? What are you on about? We're on a break. Hold up. I'll continue in a minute. What the fuck, dude?
Oh no, what I'm thinking of. Sen has this old 50% damage increase to a target. Oh. And now people really, really know how to play characters. Oh. Oh no.
Are we gonna bring back Jovac? Jonak, I mean.
Oh. But yeah, Luke is thinking of streaming this tomorrow, or more like just grinding it out. What I heard from him.
I'll think about joining him, but honestly, just seeing this trailer has really killed my mood for it.
Oof.
Like, I was keep in mind, I'm a competitive player. And I was a competitive player for Overwatch. Seeing this, like, from a game that I genuinely used to enjoy, and, like, I was getting excited about this from all of those blog posts. Like, and now it looks like instead of, like, it being a genuine test, it's being made a mockery of. Like, come on, dude. I thought we were meant to be, like, actually testing it, not making a fun little game mode that's gonna last for 3 weeks.
Don't ask me. It's Overwatch.
Because, like, 5v5 isn't fun. I'll be straight up, it's not. Because 5v5 isn't Overwatch. It might be Overwatch now, but it's not what Overwatch was built off of. It's just team deathmatch. That's all Overwatch 2 has become. It's just deathmatch. It's why you can have Lucio's and Kiriko's just running off into the enemy backline, and honestly, your team just be fine. Like, here's the thing. If I wanted to Reddit Lucio in Overwatch 1, that is risk versus reward. Fully. I am purposely putting my team at a detriment to potentially get something done. And in Overwatch 2, I can just kind of do it anyway. And not really have much risk at all. But yeah, no, like, you didn't need to make such a huge event for a Kiriko skin. I don't know what they're talking about. Because Kiriko's not going to be in this game mode. So what are you on about? Kiri's getting a spin-off in-game and 3 new skins, and Venture is being publicly executed. True. Top Classic, play the game. Sure. Bring this back permanently. I don't care, honestly. If they bring this back permanently, sure, whatever, but... Because here's the thing. I guarantee you, people are just going to blow up in this game mode. And then people are going to say, I don't like this. But why is everyone going to blow up? Because you don't have any healing now. And because damage numbers have been cranked to the fucking extreme, and everyone knows how to play the game now, everyone's just gonna blow up.
Yep,
You,
and Zen's
the
just
only
gonna
thing you
be-
have is main support. Main supports don't do healing. Not really. Like, you don't have anyone to actually heal.
Oh my god, I'm just like, Zen would just be so fucking powerful because people actually know how to play Zen now.
Yeah, no, the comp is Zen, Lucio, or Zen Mercy. Zen has to be played.
Because it's a 50% increase in damage to any target you play on.
Yeah, no, I genuinely believe the comp is going to be like either going back to double Winston, double Tracer, double Lucio, or it's going to be double Winston, double Tracer, one Lucio and one Zen.
Yep.
Remember everyone, bullying big corporations works. Clearly not, because they haven't given us a fair test, or at least it doesn't look like it does. All of the trailer, Scatter and Flashbang. Flashbang was more healthy than Hinder. Why does nobody get this? Like, Flashbang is genuinely more healthy than Hinder is.
Yep, it is.
Let me just yeet a nade halfway across the map. It hits someone randomly, and it cancel all of their movement. Yeah, sure. Sure, it's literally a hack from halfway across the map. It's more healthy than fucking Hinder.
Flashbang at least requires
Scat-
skill,
okay.
and you could still dodge it.
True! I used to love the Cassidy versus Lucio matchup. I used to love it. Genuinely, me and Luke would spend hours in custom games just 1v1ing each other. And now I can't even do that because it doesn't matter. The fucking Hinder can be aimed directly at his own feet and it still hits me. It doesn't matter. I can't avoid it. It's so stupid.
It did. Well, compared to even the Tracer / Cassidy matchup, so fucking good back then, man.
Yeah.
Because if your Cassidy was good and could hit those stun on the Tracer, tap dead.
You know, I'll say it. I'll say it in his Discord. I'll play. But
He was already talking to you.
I know. What? Oh, sorry. Hi, Luke. How you doing? Sorry, I didn't have chat open for a sec. Hi. What's up? What's the problem? The double tank meta is coming back, aka Goats. You do know that Goats was 3 tanks, right? And also Goats isn't gonna come back because like the characters for Goats isn't back. Have you actually watched this or no? I'm really upset by this. I don't like this. It's the original cast, as in day 1 cast. Which means the only supports you have are Zen, Mercy, and Lucio. The only tanks you have are Winston, Diva, Roadhog, and... is there someone else? I don't remember. Oh, and Reinhardt. Yes, it's season 1. I'm upset by this. I'm very upset by this. They told us we were going to get a test of 6v6, and they've given us this bullshit. Exactly! Thank you! Thank you!
And remember, Zen has now the 50% increase in his Discord too. Discord orb.
Why do you think
allowing many characters to just basically one-shot now. Zen will just be a menace because he'll just kill everything.
I'm gonna go crawl back into my hole. Exactly. Yeah. I knew once you were so excited, I was like, wait, you didn't actually watch this, did you? I knew it. I knew you didn't. I mean, I'm down to play. I'm down to like actually try it. But I don't think I'm gonna enjoy it. I mean, I might, but probably not. Like, why are they not giving us an actual test? They said they were gonna give us an actual test. I'm actually so upset by this. Because Blizzard, exactly. I don't know why we thought this was a good idea. Like, if this was for like a week, I'd be fine with it. But they said this is 3 weeks. Where'd they say it? They said it somewhere. Yeah, for 3 weeks. I'm going to assume that them testing 66 is going to be for about 1 season. This is about half of a season. Maybe just under half of a season. Okay, so we're not actually getting a proper test then, I guess. I'm so upset. I'm genuinely so upset. I mean, hey, at least you can be happy about one thing. Where is it? You can be happy about one thing. Wherever the fuck it is. Look, you have your flashbang back. You happy? You have your flashbang back. The more healthy version, in my opinion. Honestly, fuck Hinder.
What does FML mean?
Hmm?
That FML?
FML? Fuck my life.
Yes. Ah. Yeah, okay.
I mean, Luke, if you're down to say, I can rewatch this with you, if you want. I fully just
He
broke it.
went back to playing, so he's not here anymore.
Fair enough. Oh my god. What is Luke playing?
Hypixel.
I'll just quickly type on this chat. Alright, two.
There you go.
You. Out.
I'm confusion!
Oh no.
Where are you?
You're right.
How have I missed?
You did that too tall. You did that too tall.
Oh no.
We're doing one more round.
Did you die? Oh,
no.
The letter A.
Hey, how's it going, Red Panda? As long as Diva, Sim, and Mercy are all there. True. I mean, it's not my main characters are still there.
Okay.
Reaper, Redacted, and Diva. The fact that those three are there,
Well,
that's it. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Why is he calling?
It's great.
Why is he calling Cassidy redacted?
So,
What the fuck?
We'll still play it tomorrow and we'll see how it goes.
Just like to do
It's
that, I
going to-
guess.
Hold
I
on.
don't know.
Okay,
No,
wait.
that's
I kind of want to see what he said after I told him.
Go for it.
What the fuck did he say?
Right.
Okay,
This is going to
have to do some small things. I'll be right back, man.
No venture.
True. All.
But they said this is the. I mean, I might, but probably not. Day 1
Wins. Oh, I. Hey, look, are you still alive?
No.
Chat. If Bearcraft wins. We're totally agreeing to this chat, alright?
I'm really upset by this.
Or I can get suggestions.
It's the original cast, as in day 1 cast. Which means the only supports you have are Zen, Mercy, and Lucio. The only tanks you have are Winston, Diva, Roadhog, and is there someone else? I don't remember. Oh, and Reinhardt. Like, yes,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
yes,
like
it's
one
season
thing.
1.
So no
I'm
Anna.
upset by this. I'm very upset by
get
this.
suggestions,
They
you know,
told
if
us we were
Bearcraft
going to
wins,
get a
try
test
Luke or
of
something.
6v6, and they've given us this bullshit.
It's fucking great.
Exactly! Thank you! Thank you!
And remember, Sen has now the 50% increase in his Discord too.
I'm so upset by this trailer.
Discord
I'm
org.
so upset by it. Why do you
Basically
think I'm
allowing many characters to just basically one-shot now. Sen will just be a menace because he'll just be.
Then go eat.
I'm gonna go crawl back into my hole. Exactly.
Sustenance.
I knew once you were so excited, I was like, wait, you didn't actually watch this video.
difficulty.
I knew it. I knew you didn't. I mean, I'm down to play. I'm down to like
Hey, what are
actually
you guys
try
talking
it. But I don't think I'm
Oh.
gonna enjoy it. I mean, I might, but probably not. I guarantee you, I'll enjoy it for like maybe a game or two, and only because I'll be able to play Lucio again, and that's it. But do you know what I'm not excited for? Playing 2CP again. Actual test. They said they were gonna give us an actual test. I'm actually it's Blizzard, exactly. Why is he mad? Dev, I'm mad because they told us we were gonna get an actual test of 6v6, and we didn't. We're getting this bullshit. This isn't an actual test. It's not a fair test to say should we go back to 6v6, because if you're saying we should go back to 6v6 off of this, then you're saying we should cut off every character that's come out past season 1, and then just create new characters from there. Like, if this was for like a week, I'd be fine with it. But they said this is 3 weeks.
Dev, the reason why I'm mad is because we might be getting 6v6 back, we might be getting all the original abilities back, but we're only getting the original cast when Overwatch came out, meaning all the new characters, Kiriko, you know, all those characters won't be in it.
That may be sad, but think about it. Think about it. No venture.
True.
What?
True. There's certain characters.
What's wrong with Venture? What? Okay, I'm confused by that comment. What? What's actually wrong with Venture? And that's coming from someone who constantly gets their movement fucked up by Venture. What?
Which, you know, I'm 50-50 with it. I'm 50-50 with it.
But then again, no Juno.
True. I mean, I'm fine with that.
I mean, yeah, Juno's kind of broken.
Okay.
Oh my god, dude. I'm so upset by this. I'm so upset by that. That's actually such a, like, buzzkill on my mood. I kind of just don't even want to keep streaming right now. Yeah, stop at that. Yeah, you know what? I'm stopping. Thanks to anyone who's come in. I'm stopping here. So yeah, thanks to anyone who's been in chat on the lurk, or consider following or subscribing. But I'm ending here. Sorry guys. Anyways, I've been NSC, also known as Neon, and I'll catch you all in another time. Peace out.
Oh! No way! Oh my god!
I'm going for it.
If I didn't suck, yeah.
We really need to get
Again, yeah.
focus on Farfa.
I've been focusing Sombra.
I can do that.
So. Sombra's dead. Fire's on me, fire's on me. Ow, fuck. I'm out. Fire's on left.
When the Sombra doesn't want to be good,
Can we go in Kiriko? Kiriko 1. Kiriko 1. No, they're rezzing, dead. What we're doing? There's no way that could have worked.
I'm dead.
That's just really good. That's not it, so.
I'm holding out.
I'm waiting to boot Zarya in. I'm going now, going now. Boot Zarya in, no bubble, no bubble, no bubble. Moira. Nice. Tracer. Nice.